Hello and welcome. Sometime we may want to display the content in a document in a table structure format, right? So that's where tables in the DocMaker provides an option to insert table, and these table can be static or it can be dynamic. Let's see both of them in this video, like how to deal with static and how to deal with dynamic tables. Okay, so how to prepare those, and what are the different properties which is there inside while creating tables, and what are the options we can do when we are working with tables. Okay, so whenever we want to have a structure table structure format, we will go with tables. Okay, in DocMaker Studio we have a icon to insert a table. We have seen a bit in the introduction part. Okay, so here we are going to cover most of the things. Okay, so to help you understand like how to deal with tables. Okay, so you once you created insert a table, you will see these options. Okay, how many rows, so we'll see this in detail, like where you will be setting your position, size, appearance of the tables, etc. Okay, so let's see that. And so there are two types of table. One will be like static tables, and another will be like dynamic tables. If the contents are not changing during the runtime, then and the table size and contents are fixed, then we can call it as call it as a static table. So let's stop here in the slide. Let's go to DocMaker Studio and let's create a similar table structure like this, and we will produce your output. Okay, so we'll come back to this slide later. All right, so we have our NB form list, the form list that we are currently running, and inside that we have welcome form. Okay, so I'm going to use this form for this demo, for the table demo. So I'm going to edit this file. So I'm going to add a table in this area. Okay, so what I will do, I'll create a section. I'm going to create a new section. So let's add a table here. Okay, so consider this is our markup. Okay, so this is our markup. So we have two column, four rows. Okay, so that's what we need. Let's So whenever you create table, it will ask for this thing. Okay, if you have data dictionary, is if you want to get the data from data dictionary, you can select this whichever you want, but if you don't want, you can just click on skip XTD link. We not even touched about XTD yet, the data dictionary part, but at this point, like, we'll skip this one. Okay, now we have to select like how many rows, columns we need, and what is the width if you want to specify certain width, and if you want to add shading, border, right? So all those things you can do, and you have like these things: outside border, all border, bottom, top, all those things. Okay, these are some common thing that we will do even in the Word document. So same thing, nothing much here. And specific to row, you have preferred ID. If you give some ID here, that will be across all the rows, and even cell also you can have width and all. So these are some additional options. So let's go with the default one. So we need four rows and two columns. So we already having the same thing. So just click on OK. All right. So sorry, I four four rows and two columns, right? So we'll delete this. Mistakenly added that one. So in order to delete something in your work area, okay, if you press delete, it won't work. You need to give shift plus delete, so it will go. Okay, so just a quick tip there. Adding it again, skip HT link. So four rows, two columns. So we have something like this. Now, so when you click on the table, when you see this outline border in blue color, which means we are just on the object, okay, table object. But if you right click here, you won't see anything like table properties. Okay, but if you double inside that, you can go and right click, you can see table here, and you can see options here. Okay, so there are two ways of doing it. Okay, so just a quick tip there as well. So now I want to merge this. Sorry, I want to add these details, customer status, or else like let's say like I'm going to add one more row on the top again. Just moving it down. Okay, so if I want to add a row above, you can go here above or after insert, sorry, table. Then you go to add column before, add column after, add row before, add row after. Okay, so let's add row before. Okay, so it will be added like this. So if I want to merge something like this, I will select. It's exactly the same like in what we do in Word or Excel. So same thing. So you can, once you selected both of them, okay, you need to go to table where you can see this merge cell option. Okay, so this is done. So I'm just adding one extra this thing. Okay, so I'll take it this as customer priority. Okay, so let's keep it center, and then status, let's keep it status for now, status and discounts. Okay, this is not something real time, I'm just using whatever just to demonstrate. Okay, so that's nothing to look into the data, but I just want to, so like how we are creating a table. Okay, premium 50%, 30%, just a data here. Okay, that's all. So now we have got this, and if you want to add a variable, you can add, yeah, in this right click and you can insert field also. Okay, that also possible. So maybe we can, you add a variable here in this field. Okay, so instead of or else let's keep it simple for now. Okay, so maybe like maybe I will include the state code here. Okay, just to demonstrate. Okay, nothing much here. Okay, so you don't need to go with this way. Okay, so I already told there is a glitch in this Document Studio. If you go and open, it will throw error. So just cancel it, and first you create a field anywhere else outside ours, and state code. Okay, now you can go here and right click insert field. So now it will be coming here. Okay, and then click on OK. So state code is there. So just keep it as like this. Okay, let it be like this for now. Okay, so you can hide this one. This is not required. You put it inside and then you hide. Okay, so but I will move the data, or for now, like just to keep it simple, I will put make card. Okay, we know this rule, so I just put ny here. Okay, all right, so we can insert field and things like that, and now we need a gray area on the background. So let's see like how to do that. Just select both of them, right click, table. There is a cell shading option. So you can give light gray, that should be fine. Color pattern, let's give light. Okay, so this looks fine. Let me add here also some different color. Table, cell shading. it was light, now it was light just okay. Just see like there is a small difference, so let's keep it that way. Now I'm going to save this as first status. Okay, save, check in. So now that section is ready. Now I'm going to add this somewhere here after welcome body. Okay, add section. So this is a static table. Okay, so just to coming to our topic, based on the topic, this is a static table. Okay, so what is the table name? Status. Okay. So this, okay, one more thing. Okay, let me add it. Okay, we should have auto size that, so otherwise it will, because it's taking the entire page. Okay, so if we click OK, it will unnecessarily create new pages, so that's why I don't want to do that. Okay, so I go ahead and edit this. So click on auto size. Okay, that's all. This is what we need. All right, so just check into the document, and now I'll just close this and I'll open it again. Okay, and add section. All right, so these things are done here. So it is coming here because it is related to this section. So let's move it up. No. Okay, all right. So after this thing, this is coming, but now we need to adjust the other thing. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's keep this rel max for now. Okay. So it is after this, it will come here. Okay. And sign that is also will give rel max 0. Okay, so it is coming there. That is fine. And we have contacts. Let's give, just move with this down. Okay, this should be fine, I believe. Sorry, this one. Just keep it like this. Okay, and hope this fine. Let's see how we are getting the output. Just keep it a little more down here. This one. Okay. So we are adding this, and things are. Let's see how we are getting the output first of all. And we have added a new section. Where is this? Customer status. All right. So it is already eligible. That's fine. Check in. All right. So let's take a run. Let's do a run here. Data. So no error. We are good. Data. So let's see the output, what we are getting now. All right. So we got something like this. Okay. But the problem is like we are getting something like this. So we, as a document developer, or as a business viewer, we will not like to see a signature, just a signature alone in the new page, right? So it's not a good deal. So it's, there should be a workaround, or at least in this case, like we are missing something. The header and footer is not coming. So let's quickly fix that as well. Okay, so we have disabled this copy on overflow. So the page, there is no enough space in the first page. So it's moving to the content is moving to the next page. So it is creating a new page by itself. Sorry about that. So it's creating a new page by itself. So that we need to have the footer and header. We can click on copy on overflow. So for both of them. All right. So let's let's do it that way. And maybe like what I can do on this thing, I'm going to reduce the font size. Okay, so me control X. I'm just putting to back to Notepad plus plus just to save have that content somewhere. Okay, so let's paste this, right? So keeping it somewhere like 16. So let's copy this, paste it. Edit font. Okay. All right. So let's keep it like this. Okay. So some contents are messed up here. That's fine. Let's correct it that one. Why it is not coming like this? So let's change the font width here. Okay. Reduce the size of the font to 16 maybe. Okay. So let's keep it this way. Okay. So now I'll auto size and I will check in this. Now let's run and see. We are just deviating out of table thing, but just listen this. I mean, watch this, and let's see so that you will understand like what is the next step that I'm going to try. Uh, all right, so things are should be coming fine now. At least we have enough space, I believe. Okay, to place the yeah, things are coming fine now. Okay, this is the expected output. But let's say like we have more content in the like before. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the size of this page. Okay, so edit file, so let the size let it be 6. Okay, sorry. Mm, and height should be 6 and maybe 5. Okay, let's keep it 6. Okay, I don't know if 6 is too long. Let's keep it 6 for now. So we are making that this box, okay, this entire section to be little more come down so that it will move the content like before. Okay, so just want to see how it is there. So so the entire content is moving down, but little few more thing, one last thing. Things are not coming for header and footer are not coming in the should be coming, I believe, copy on overflow. Okay, so let's reduce a bit of height. Okay, here. now we are getting the same thing here. Okay, like before. Okay, so we have, but this content is little more here, and still we are not getting the copy on overflow on the header and footer. Let's see that as well. All right, so looks like this is not saved actually. So I'm just clicking on copy and overflow, and here as well. Okay. See that. Now we are getting somewhat decent one. Okay, we'll see about this overlapping, but the point is like we don't want something like this, right? So we don't want the signature part alone in a separate page. Okay, it's not a good option. So what we are thinking, like there is no enough space, you move the entire content from along with this table. Okay, so that's what we are going to do now. So there is an option. This is something new, which is out of table, but I just want to highlight, put that topic here itself, so that you will understand like what is this all about. Okay. First of all, let's see like why that is overlapping. Is overlapping with the table. There. Okay. Mm, this has to be max. Let's keep it max. Okay. Let's 0 like that. Okay. Let's keep it that way. Okay. And then signature should be fine. Okay, signature somewhere it is coming like that. Okay, that should be fine. Now the other option that I was talking about, like whenever there is no enough space um, for signature, it has to move some more content along with that signature. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a group here. Okay, so add group. So this is how we are adding the group. Okay, so in the group, first thing, like I'm going to add the table. Okay, status table. I'm going to add it to the group like this, and we need to add along with this group. Let's keep it to the upper way. Okay, let's put it down, otherwise something like this. I just want in the same position, that's all. Right. So we have added this one there, and then now we are going to add sign, these both the sign. Okay, I can do from here. Okay, I can just drag and drop here, but for some reason it is crashing the system and it is not working. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's add section from here. So I'm going to add sign section, both of them. Okay, sign this thing and this thing. Click OK, and then I will add contacts as well. Okay, add section, contacts. Here it is. All right. So we have this group. Now I'm going to copy this thing, the trigger also. If you are able to move it, we would have moved it, but I will show you the error at the end. Okay, why I'm not moving it from just dragging and dropping here. There is an option like what we did for this cust status, but for some reason it is not moving. Okay, contacts. Let's add this trigger for manual trigger. So I will be deleting all these things and just keeping as it is, like what we have here. So that's why I'm repeating all these steps. Okay, so just to give an understanding. Sign Jan is the trigger. Let's copy this, add to the manual to the. All right, then moving on, sign section. All right, add trigger. Okay, so this is done. All right, so let's move this up like this, and let's take the this thing also, the attributes of position. Okay, it says like L2R, so L2R this. Okay, and for this one rel max, okay, that is fine. For sign check we have relative. Okay, let's keep it like that. We will correct if there is anything is missing. Okay, so I'm going to delete all these things now. This is not required. This is not required, and this also not required. Okay, so what happened with the this thing, current status is there, and contacts is coming here. That is because, let's keep it contacts, keep it 0. Let's what happens. There is our signature. Okay, signature. Okay, I need to move this down so that it will adjust accordingly. Okay, now you can see things are happening. Okay, like before, it exactly like before. Okay, so maybe this one is little up there, but that is fine. Okay, maybe I'll move like this. Okay, just keep it as, but we are trying to, what we are going to achieve at this point would be like, that is what we are going to learn. Top type, let's keep it like this. Okay, just keep it something like this. All right, so now the position and all, we can talk about it. Okay, if it is not coming exactly the same way, that is fine. But when there is no enough space to enough room for this the signature here in the first page, it has to move, it will be moving down to the second page, but this time we are moving along with this customer priority table as well. Okay, we are taking everything irrespective of the space constraint here. Okay, so so what to do that, you need to click on this group again, and you can come down here. There is an option like function here in the group again, so select here and stay together. Okay, so click on this stay together and just check in, that's all. Okay, so this is another function which is not discussed before, so I just want to add some update here regarding that. And there are two more like list columns, group pagination. Okay, so we'll discuss that later. Okay, at this point let's concentrate on this stay together. All right, check in. Let's do a run now. So this is our output where we are getting thank you alone, and these contacts alone in the second page. Now we're expecting this also go to the second page. Okay, staying together when there is no enough space, that's all. So let's run this. No errors, everything good. Data. All right, so you see the table has been moved down and the things are working fine. And this is, you can worry about, don't worry about this thing. I think there is a issue at the trigger, that's why you are getting two signature. But at this point we are getting what we wanted. Okay, so since there is no inner space, it has moved the data to the second page when it's all overflowed, along with the though we had enough space for customer priority table, but in order to avoid printing the signature alone in a separate page. We are making these things to come into the along with this signature image. Okay, so that's the idea of having stay together option. But coming back to our the regular topic, we got this table structure with the highlighted color, all those things, and we have the field value from coming here. All things are coming fine. Okay, so this is a static table. Let's talk about the dynamic table and other stuff in the next video. All right, so I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye. Thank you.